I look in the mirror and I look all right. I look in the camera and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Healing time. I honestly have no idea what to expect. I don't have any questions for them. I don't have any... Because yesterday, I was feeling very low.
In 250 meters, at the roundabout, turn right, Conga Park Drive.
Today, because I expressed that, you know, I shared that I was feeling low. And I, you know, watched those videos of me on the happier times. I don't feel low anymore. But when I booked the healing, I was like, oh my God, I need something. I need some permission slip tool to move myself out of this darkness. And today, I guess looking at those videos, I'm like, oh, there's hope because I was on the right track, you know. Even though, like, the bigger video, I was like literally in the middle of my crazy when I made that. I remember the day that I made that, I was so angry, so down, so upset. And I was playing this music and I wasn't going to go home until I'd shifted this mood, and I was just driving around singing these songs, like belting them out, screaming them out. And I moved myself up a couple of notches. But watching those, I don't know, I felt like, you know, maybe some of me was crazy, but maybe some of me knew a thing or two, and it's sort of like discerning which crazy to keep. Thanks, Tom. Yeah, I think I made everything about me wrong, and had to start from scratch. And I feel like now, like, I was right about some things, you know, and like something definitely has shifted again, like within me, to say it's okay to look back at what you were sharing prior to your whatever the hell that was, that I was on the right track, and that I really shouldn't have listened to the haters, and I shouldn't have given my power away, and I shouldn't have doubted everything, you know. But I think that my ego wanted to do a complete, if you destroy your ego completely, I don't know, like, I really, you know, hey, maybe today they'll have some answers for me. You know, 2 years, but I do think that there was a lot of things that I knew, but maybe I needed to go through this other, or maybe this will be useful that I've gone through this other, because I do know other people who are going through this, and I didn't understand how bad
at the roundabout, take the second exit,
things could really get. Like, even though I've spent my whole life pretty much depressed, victim, blah, 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 but once I found the happiness, I never thought that it would go darker than anything I'd already experienced. And now I know what hell feels like. You know, now I know that we can be our own worst enemies in so many ways, and we can really...
Mountain Highway.
No one is as cruel to us as we are to ourselves, but when you don't trust life and don't trust the universe, don't trust yourself...
Continue 2.9 kilometers.
And think and believe, you know, that everything about you up until that point is wrong, because you're so different than everybody else. And I was just like measuring myself against these people who are like massive egos. And I think I had a massive ego as well, but I think mine did I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still 2 years on trying to figure it out. Not that I've got, you know, I have had so many insights from this. I've had so many manifestations in my life, you know, being able to work on all my past stuff and complete all this stuff that never would have got worked on had I stayed in that I know the secret to happiness mode that I was in, and just ignoring the haters and being happy regardless. Like, now I have really seen what the other side is like and how they respond to happy people, because I've been responding to happy people the same way. People who are peppy, I stay away from. People who are, you know, positive and dancing and stuff like that, I found myself like trying to like avoid them and seeing that, you know, that you need balance. And then looking at those videos yesterday, like when I tried to watch those videos, like that's why I deleted them. When I tried to watch those videos before, they were humiliating to me. They were just, I was like, oh my God, I'm making a complete fool of myself, and really need to lose that judgment on happy people.
Take a second.
The sat nav reckons I'll be there half an hour earlier before my appointment. I've never been there before, so I think that's a good time to arrive earlier, because if I get lost, that still gives me time to find it. Definitely not it. Oh dear. Maybe it's another. I think I might have to look it up on the internet. Oh, there it is. It's a shed. I did not expect it to be a shed. I don't know if I should park here on the sidewalk or not, but gonna, because I don't want them to see me recording videos. Alright. Yeah, so I haven't been doing the itching very much, but when it does, it brings up this particular answer that just describes me to a T, and that is, you are a puzzle to everyone, including yourself. Like, I am so different than everyone. We're all different, but like, I don't, there's loud music coming from somewhere, but yeah, I'm just not. I am this, whatever it is, the concoction of my experiences thus far in my life, and perceptions I've taken on, beliefs I've taken on. And it is just so freaking different than everyone I'm around. And so I made myself wrong. But I can't make myself right, because I don't actually resonate or believe or agree with their way of thinking. So it's like I made everything about me wrong, or my beliefs, etc., etc. And there was no right to replace it with, because there was no right. So I think I'm just going to have to be me. And I think that being me thing has chirped me up a little bit. Like giving myself permission to be me again. I did go a little bit crazy in that that phase. And that I need to figure out why. But maybe I've already now, completed all the things that would ever get me into that spot again. My ego's been humbled. So I'm not going to try and help people without them asking to be helped. Definitely not going to do anything against my own soul again. Yeah, I'm just pondering this new thought. I'm definitely not the same person I used to be. I definitely don't understand what happened. I definitely got a lot of lessons out of it. I definitely see other people who are going through it right now. I definitely wouldn't wish it upon anybody. Not even my worst enemy. I definitely don't think anyone can understand my unique version of it. I hope if I don't ever understand it in my life, that in the afterlife, you get the insight, you know. You get into the afterlife and they go, see that? There? That was this. That was this. You asked for this. It's all soul lesson. And for the other people involved as well, like, everybody got to level up. It was a group soul effort to level everybody up and help them to work on their shit, and that would be nice. But you're never going to find that out in well, who knows. I'd like to be a little bit more psychic. I'd like to get my intuition back, but also stronger, man. So that, you know, when I'm walking into the hellfire, I know about it before I walk through the hellfire. I don't go there with a sword saying, I can do this. Give me all my fears, I can face them, and walk straight through with just a little twig compared to the demons that I had to deal with. So my intuition goes, hang on a second, you walk through that door, it's going to take you a few years to get out of it. Are you sure? Are you really sure you want to walk through that door? Can't believe it's a factory. It's a healing centre. That's a factory in the middle of a, like, warehouse area. Like, warehouses everywhere. Looking forward to seeing what comes out of this. I might get out and have a smoke, though. Bye.